Welcome to the panel on Innovative Institutions, New Communities for Buddhist Women. As a teacher myself, I'm particularly pleased to have been asked to chair this session because it is very exciting to see all of the new programs and places that are available for young Buddhist women, both lay and ordained, to get additional training. Our first speaker this morning is Tae and the title of her talk is Starting a Tibetan Learning Center for Nuns in South India. Tenzin is from Jaleng Choling Nunnery in South India. She was born and grew up in India and became a nun at 11 years of age. After finishing her public schooling, she went and studied with Christian Benedictine sisters in Bangalore. She has performed secretarial duties for the college, and in the future she wishes to maintain herself as a simple nun and do service for the community. We welcome her here this morning.
Respected venerables, my dear Dharma sisters, brothers, and all the friends. Happy Tashitere and good morning to all of you. I am very happy here on behalf of Sakyadhita9 Tape25 in South India. Buddhism began over 2,500 years ago when the historical Buddha Siddhartha Gautama sat under the Bodhi tree in Buddhaya and achieved his true enlightenment. Many years later, in the 8th century, Buddhism was brought to Tibet and there began to flourish in its many aspects until the 1950s, when the People's Liberation Army of China invaded Tibet and began a program of violent ethnic cleansing, which continues until today. Most of the monasteries and nunneries were totally destroyed, and those that had been recreated are small. Religious studies and ritual practice are controlled by the Chinese government. Due to this oppression and violence, His Holiness the Dalai Lama fled from Tibet in 1959, and now along with thousands of Tibetans are living in exile in India. There are still many nuns and monks who fled from Tibet and come to India. To the best of my knowledge, nuns in Tibet were interested in studying Dharma, but there were not enough teachers for nuns. Many nuns had no experience of living in a nun's community. Most Tibetan nuns, even those living in nunneries, did not do philosophical studies of Tibet at that time. Most were engaged in ritual and meditation practice to purify their minds and create positive potential. Following His Holiness the 14th Dalai Lama's advice, debate on Buddhist philosophy has been incorporated into the nunnery study in the exile community. In addition to Buddhist philosophy and the 5 precepts on Buddhism, commentary on the path, Prajnaparamita, Madhyamika, Abhidhamma, and Vinaya, nuns in exile have the opportunity to study Tibetan grammar, poetry, English, history, and literature. The first Gelupa nunnery that was established in exile is conventionally at Dharamsala. The nuns there studied classes in Buddhist philosophy in 1987. The 6 major nunneries where the Gelupa tradition of Buddhism is studied are Kandenchening, Changyangchening, and Brahmaning in Dharamsala, Khachutakiling and Kuchuchening in Nepal, and Chandrachening nunnery in Mungkot, South India. There are other nunneries following in the different tradition of Tibetan Buddhism, like Kagyupa, Nyingmapa, Sakyapa as well. Chandrachening nunnery was founded in 1987. In 1989, the first class of Buddhist philosophy has begun, which takes about 17 to 18 years to complete. These days, we have 20 classes in progress. During these 18 years, course of study, the nuns at our nunnery have the opportunity to study the philosophical texts and debate their meanings. Previously, only monks were engaged in these philosophical studies. This advancement in nuns' education has occurred due to His Holiness the Dalai Lama's instruction for the benefit of the current generation of nuns. Today, there are 165 nuns living at Sakyadhita9 Nunnery. The 36 Shamanirika precepts are observed by all the nuns. A typical day at the nunnery begins with morning prayers, which begin at 5:30 and usually last for an hour. From 9 a.m. to 11 a.m., classes in the scriptures and debates are held simultaneously. In philosophy classes, we first learn with collective topics, an elementary class in logic that lasts for 3 years. In the third year, we also learn about the mind and mental factors, logic. In the fourth year, we study advanced logic and reasoning, the way. And in the fifth year, we begin the study of value cognition, pramana. During the winter debate, every year we hold debate on pramana. The following 5 years, we study the perfection of wisdom, virtue, and then we concentrate on Chisomabas, essence of eloquence of another year. Then we study middle way philosophy, Madhyamika, for 3 years. The next 3 years, we learn Abhidhamma, teacher of knowledge. In the final year, we study monastic discipline, Vinaya. So far, we are only studying the Shamanirika precept, since we do not have a Bhikshuni lineage in Tibetan tradition. This means we study for 18 years in total. To evaluate how much we have learned during the year, an annual examination is always conducted in June. The first batch of students from our university will finish the curriculum next year and will be eligible to take the exams for the monastic academic degree of Keshima for the first time in the history of Tibetan Buddhism. Since January 2005, Western science has been added as part of the Science University project. The science class, conducted by Swiss resource instructor, is held from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. The graduated path to enlightenment numbering by Jesomapa is taught to the nuns from 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. The nuns do a kind of analytical meditation as they practice the debate. In addition to Buddhist philosophy, we have classes in Tibetan grammar, logic, philosophy, debate, and English. And since 1995, we have been participating in the Grand Winter Debate Tournament, Jamyamunchu, held by rotation at different nunneries. The Tibetan Nuns Project takes care of the travel course, as well as food for 20 nuns and 1 teacher from each nunnery. The more nuns participate in the debates, the more we can learn from each other. It is therefore our sincere wish to strengthen the exchange with other nunneries, to be able to acquire more knowledge and experience. The practice of the 5 great research that we study during the Geshe Studies program can help ensure a peaceful world. At the moment at Chandushani, 2 nuns have reached the study of Vinaya and are in their final year. There are 8 nuns in the final class in Abhidharma. Most of the nuns are studying in perfection of wisdom right now. We have 8 teachers from Kandan and Tebu monasteries. 3 senior nuns teach Tibetan grammar and English for the younger nuns, while others teach philosophy. Once a month, our effort, Sakyadhita9 a monk from Kandan Changse Monastery, gives us advice on the rules of our nunnery and the 36 Shamanirika precepts. Most of our nuns intend to help new novices nuns by teaching them once we have finished our studies. Others are looking forward to going back to their native places to provide spiritual guidance and help benefit people in their spiritual practice. Some of the nuns prefer going into retreat. There have been many women from different parts of the world who expressed the need for more Buddhist nuns to spread the teachings in the West so that women can be more comfortable asking personal questions and seeking spiritual guidance from nuns instead of from monks. We hope to be able to help fulfill the needs of women in the near future. We regard it as a big step forward that some of our younger nuns are attending classes at the regular school, Center School for Tibetans in Mungkot, to receive a good general education. We thank the Science Made Summer Project, initiated by His Holiness the Dalai Lama. Our nunnery is the only one where the nuns who wish to do so can study Western science. These nuns might play an important role in bridging the gap between lay people and monasteries, as well as science and dharma in the future. Whenever people need someone wishes for more, and the organizing committee of Land Sakyadhita.
Thank you very much, Tim. Our next speaker is Maichi Ampai Tensumun, who completed her BA in Business Administration and Psychology and graduate courses in social work at the University of Washington. She also holds a master's degree in Buddhist Studies in the international program at Chulalongkorn University in Bangkok. She's currently the General Executive Officer and Student Advisor of the international program at Chulalongkorn University. And her topic this morning is Buddhist women at the Temple Wat Paknam in Bangkok. Please welcome her to our gathering.
Respectful venerable sisters and brothers in Temple moderator, it's very pleased to be here with you and obtain knowledge with all this honorable scholar here. And I would like to share my experience information in my temple. Pygmies order has established in South Asia, but the order never spread to Thailand. Instead, Thai Buddhist nuns known as Meshi exist in Thailand and have been recognized by the Thai Sangha as the fourth center of the Sangha. Meshi are very different from Pygmies in terms of the disciplinary rules, practice, and ordination procedure. According to the Lord Buddha's regulation, Pygmy must ordain from Pygmy's order and thereafter the Bhikkhu order. But Meshis are different. They receive simple ordination from the Sangha and observe only 8 precepts, while Pygmy in the Buddha's time observe 311 rules. Thai Buddhist nuns or Meshi were originally lay people who enter a monastery seeking serenity. The term Meshi denotes a woman who leaves their life behind, ordains as a female renunciant, wear white clothes, shave her hair and shave her eyebrows, eat only 2 meals like a monk. In Thai history, we know Meshi exists in the early times when Sonatera and Punakduni Tera came to Suvarnabhumi, that is Wat Pathom Jedi, Pathom, Nakhon Pathom province. In the chronicles of the Sukhothai period, we find many references to Meshis, especially during the Ayutthaya period. Because there were many wars at that time, women suffered greatly after losing their husbands, sons, and close relatives during the wars. For this reason, they entered the monastery to refuge in the tree regions and concentrate on purifying their mind in order to reach the ultimate goal, that is nirvana. The term Meshi means one who conquers one's own mind. Therefore, it became a Thai tradition for women who wanted to live household life to become a nun, living a temple, practicing meditation, learning the Dharma, and practice meditation. Many are very happy and satisfied that simple life, humbly observing only 8 precepts, but very strictly. The objectives of Mechi practice of meditation are to purify their mind, gain tranquility, become free from defilements, and work toward nirvana. Most Mechis are over 55 years old of age. About 40% are between 30 to 50, and 10% are aged 15 to 29. The purpose of this paper is to present the roles of women at Wat Phak Nam. Both nuns and lay women have played significant roles in Thai society. Through the meditation training of Sakyadhita9 nuns became meditation masters with the capacity to help people around the world to overcome suffering. As nuns and lay women have become skilled in meditation, they assist monk contemporary in spreading the Dharma and also in tending to the practices and realities of the 20th century amidst World War I and II. They continue to make significant contributions up to the present day. In this presentation, I will focus on different roles of nuns and lay women who have contributed a great deal to the society. The lives of women in Wat Phak Nam were not easy. Everyone in the temple was required to follow the same daily monastic routine and to perform certain duties together. For instance, chanting and listening to the teaching. The nun has the responsibilities of preparing 2 meals a day as a contribution of a merit. They had to get up early in the morning at 3 o'clock for chanting and meditation. Then after that, they prepare food for breakfast and lunch. In the afternoon, they attend the Dhamma classes, and in the evening, they practice meditation under the supervision of the masters. Nuns were allowed to study Dhamma and Bali. At night, some did meditation and some had to study homework, to do some homework for their classes. They had very little free time for their own personal tasks. Time management became very important. Sakyadhita9 was one of a group of nuns who devoted time to practice meditation diligently until she attained an advanced level of Dhamma. She was eager to learn the course, contemporaneous Thai meditation technique. She studied Dhamma in class. She didn't do any cooking, but she concentrated on her meditation. Following the Longpor's footsteps, she taught the disciples to form good karma and to practice the profession of Buddha, including giving, ethical conduct, and meditation. Mechi established a meditation center and known as Wat Phak. She envisioned a temple with a clean, peaceful atmosphere suitable for meditation practice, where human beings could become really virtuous human beings. And she had numerous disciples all over the world. Sakyadhita9 was one of the first group to achieve attendance in meditation. She was a pioneer in setting up the Thai Nun Institute in Thailand and held the position of president. First, she organized a meeting of nuns from all over the world, all over Thailand, to develop activity and adopt standard regulations to follow. 3 years later, Mechi Rampal was then appointed the president of the Thai Nun Institute Foundation to support education for all women and children, and many other activities. Mechi Wanjai Chukron became a nun when she was young. She studied Dharma up to the third level and practiced meditation at the same time. Brahma Kotemini trained her in advanced meditation as his assistant, a conqueror of evil. She was sent out to teach Dharma to many places. After that, she established a meditation practice center for nuns at Ratchaburi province. Her objectives in setting up this center were to provide opportunity for education and meditation practice to women and children. The center's most important function is a spiritual development session called renunciation practice, which is organized around important religious occasions. She established a foundation and used the interest earned for charitable work to promote Buddhism and aid communities, and support young students who are good in their studies and lack of money. Sakyadhita9 became a nun when she was young, and she devoted her time to studying Dhamma up to the level 3 and practice meditation up to the advanced level. She had to study very hard at night for her Dhamma classes, in addition to the meditation. She served Bhakti in many ways and supported all the activities of the temple. Because of health problems, she later quit being a nun, but she remained an active supporter of Bhakti in all kinds of charity work for the benefit of the community. She has been a member of the committee of the Longpo Bhakti Foundation, and her main duty is to help people with all kinds of problems, illness, business, family problems, and charity, as well as raising funds for needy students. She supports all kinds of Buddhist activities, both in Thailand and abroad, propagating Thamkai meditation method. And her successful, outstanding work is instrumental in helping people develop faith in Longpo and Wat Paknam, and encourage them to contribute funds for Katina. She was behind the most important construction project at Wat Paknam. It's not up. There were in the total of 1,018 pieces. The Pramaha Vihara was built with concrete and iron in architectural style as a place to exhibit the novel Jipika. Merti Ananda was elected to be the head nun of Thonburi district. She is actively in charge of constructing a permanent building for the Thai Institute called Ratanaprasad. As time went on, many Meshis pursue higher education at the university level to upgrade their knowledge. There are many Meshis studying their BA and PhD degrees at reputable universities in Thailand and India. One Meshi obtained a grade 9 in Bali, the highest level, as achievement equivalent to monks. It has been a tradition of Buddhist women at Wat Paknam to follow the discipline and regulation that Longpo established. Everyone has to perform some duty, whether it is work in the kitchen, meditating, studying Bali or Dhamma, or doing administrative work. In conclusion, Buddhist women at Wat Paknam have trained hard in meditation to assist Brahman Kotemini and further his vision for the country with the valuable skills they obtained from Brahman Kotemini. These nuns have been able to extend their help to people suffering in the competitive, materialistic contemporary world. They play important roles behind the scene of the Sangha, guiding people to obtain transcendent level of peace and happiness. They teach people to take the triple gems as their refuge rather than trusting in black magic and holy water. They follow in his footsteps of him and practice his teaching, which have proven so valuable for people, especially in Thai society. The central teaching is for the Buddhists to use Buddhist concepts to resolve issues skillfully and non-violently. This is the central duty of the Buddhist woman at Wat Paknam. Remarkably, Thai Buddhist women at Wat Pat Temple have proven that they are definitely not second rate. Thank you for coming.
She worked as the managing director of a large pharmaceutical company. 21 years ago, she renounced worldly life and devoted herself to Dharma practice. 10 years ago, she established Ashram Mata, a meditation center for women. Her aims in establishing Ashram Mata include to pay gratitude to the Buddha, to offer women a safe place for Dharma practice in order to encourage them in their goal to overcoming suffering. Today, she's going to speak to us about the Ashram Mata Meditation Center for Women, location for becoming the Kuni Sangha. Please welcome her.
Respected Venerable, dear brother and sister in Dhamma, good morning, Selamat pagi. I am very happy to have opportunity to join the nice Sakyadhita conference in Kuala Lumpur. Now, I would like to tell you about Ashram Mata Meditation Center for Women, a hermitage for Buddhist practice. This paper is a presentation about Ashram Mata, which is situated, which is a meditation center for women who wish to develop their minds. The center, which is located in northeast Thailand, was established in 1996 and has expanded during its 9 years of existence. The center is open for bhikkhunis, samaneris, 10 precept nuns, meshis, 8 precept Thai Buddhist nuns, and basika, 8 precept lay women practitioners. The main practice at the center is mindfulness with 4 foundations. Practicing with the 4 foundations of mindfulness involves being continually mindful of what happens to the body, feelings, thoughts, and mental objects. The center has experienced instructors to assist guests in their meditation practice, and vegetarian food is provided for all practitioners. Ashram Mata is situated in a mountainous region between the foot to the top of the mountain. The center is primarily old and has gradually developed to become a meditation center that can accommodate a number of practitioners. It started with a few buildings, and over the years, as Ashram Mata, acquired more land, the number of Buddhists, individual dwelling places has grown. Today, Ashram Mata is divided into 4 specific areas. Practitioners can choose in which area they would like to stay and practice. The areas are different to the needs of the different practitioners. Area 1 is the core of Ashram Mata. The first building were built here. These include the main shrine hall and dining area. This area is for those practitioners who still want to learn more about Buddhist theory. In this area, the practitioners are allowed to speak and read. Experienced fellow practitioners who live here will share their knowledge, answer questions, and discuss various Buddhist topics. There is daily chanting in the shrine hall. Some of the buildings in Area 1 have electricity. Area 2 is an area for silent retreat. Both beginners and experienced practitioners can practice in this area. A meditation Zen teacher who has been ordained as a meshi for 30 years lives in this area. She practices insight meditation and helps those practitioners who need her advice and instructions. All practitioners at Ashramata follow 8, 10 or more precepts. 1 or 2 meals provided for each practitioner, with the final meal to be eaten before 12 o'clock noon. Practitioners staying in Area 2 have the option of eating in the dining hall, which may not be completely silent, or collecting their meals at the dining hall and eating alone in their kutis. The role in Area 2 for chanting and Dhamma talk downstairs is more likely. Area 3 is also an area for silent retreat. This area is similar to Area 2, but here on kutis are situated in the forest. An enclosed walking path for walking meditation is attached to each kuti. This provides protection from rain, insects, and heat. Area 3 also includes several open practice shelters with outdoor walking paths. Because this area is situated in the forest and is more remote than Area 1 or 2. Area 3 is also suitable for tudong or ascetic practices. Practitioners in Area 3 correct their meal by walking to the dining hall in the traditional arms round. Area 4, Dhammasavita, created in 2005, is the restless area established. Like Area 3, this forest area is appropriate for combining ascetic practices with foundations of mindfulness. The purpose of setting kuti in this area is to give practitioners an even greater opportunity to practice seriously in the forest. Here, practitioners are encouraged to make full use of the forest around them, practicing outdoor sitting meditation, doing walking meditation in the forest during the night, and even sleeping on the forest floor under an umbrella. We have found the most experienced practitioners are still afraid of staying in the forest alone, and these practices may be helpful in overcoming fear and developing bravery. Occasionally, the center will organize meditation retreats in the forest of Area 4. Location. Ashramata is located in Nagarasima province. This province has an interesting history, and one of the most important historical persons is a woman. She is familiar to Thai people all over the country. Her name is Buningmo. And she became heroine because of her bravery and cleverness. It is more than 100 years since she and her brave female friends fought against the Laotian army. Buningmo and her friends had clever strategies for conquering the army, and they succeeded in winning back Nagarasima from Laos. All Thai men and women respect Buningmo's extraordinary achievement, and they consider her both sacred and divine. Many millions of Thai people visit Nagarasima every year to pay respect to her standing statue, which is situated in the center of the city. More specifically, Ashramata is located in Pathum Chai, a district in Nakhon Ratchasima province. Pathum Chai is famous for its handmade Thai silk, and it is main supplier of Thai silk in Thailand. It takes 3 hours to go by bus from Bangkok's northeastern bus terminal to Pathum Chai. Nakhon Ratchasima province has the second largest population in Thailand. The province has 1,700 temples and a few hundred meditation centers for monks, but not more than 10 meditation centers for women. However, the sub-district Pulong has developed into a women's Dhamma land. Up in the mountains, a group of mechis and basikas have lived and practiced for more than 15 years. And 4 years after Ashramata was established, the first Buddhist college for women in Thailand, Mahabhashabadi Theri College, moved to this area. In summary, let me say that Ashramata welcomes all women who wish to practice seriously by using the 4 foundations of mindfulness and various ascetic practices. Ashramata welcomes not only Thai women practitioners, but also foreign practitioners who strive to end suffering by following the footsteps of the world Buddha. Thank you for your kind attention.
Thank you very much, Sakyadhita9. I think that when I come to visit you, Area 1 will be just fine. It was only this morning that I had the pleasure of meeting Sri Salad Upamai, who's going to talk to us this morning. And I was able to get a little bit of her background as we chatted briefly. She has been a MyG for 36 years and is a deputy director of a college that she will be speaking about. She was involved in setting up the college and teaches there. And she will be telling us about the first 6 years of the first Buddhist college for nuns and laywomen in Thailand. Please extend your welcome to Sri Salad Upamai.
Good morning, respected venerables, good morning, respected venerables, Sanghas and Dhamma grace. I would like to speak a little bit about the topic of the initial 6 years of the first Buddhist college for nuns and lay women in Thailand. First of all, I would like to show you the PowerPoint first. Otherwise, you will be bored about listening to me. Okay. These teachers, Mechi Kunying Kunitha Vichian Jerome, with the founders of the college. The name Buddhist is the title name, the king, related to her. And she was the founder of the college too, and she was the founder of the Association for the Promotion of the Status of Women in Thailand. This is the multi-purpose meditation hall, the first hall in the college for chanting and meditation. It's also used for children, it is also used for meditation by the children of the Buddhist Sunday school and Buddhist camps. Many other activities also occur in these buildings. Bell Tower. Bell Tower founded by the Sakyadhita9 Foundation from Japan. The bell is rang before chanting in the morning and in the evening, or when we have special activities. The kitchen or dining hall. The kitchen founded by Mechi Kundi Kunitha Vikianjaran, the founders. All the students eat breakfast and lunch here. When guests come to college, we receive them here. The classroom buildings. Founded by the Thai government. The classroom buildings, there are classrooms used for education and meetings. There is also a computer room and teacher's room and handicraft rooms. The libraries buildings. The library buildings founded by the King's Mother Foundation and other people. The libraries is used by the students of the college and also by people from outside who come to read and do research. Administrative buildings. Administrative buildings founded by Buddhist support is used for the official school business. It is also used to communicate with the teachers and people outside the college and for many other activities. Dormitory building. Dormitory building founded by the Thai nuns include nuns share rooms with nuns and lay students share rooms with lay students. The Buddhists. Buddhists, the small cottages, nuns and lay women from outside can come to stay for a short period of time, 1 day to 1 month for individual retreats. Mahapajapati Buddhist College projects. We have many projects in the college, such as Buddhist camp project founded by Mahamakut Buddhist University. It means Mahamakut Buddhist University supports us to arrange this course. This nun, Manchi Dr. Thai Rock from Ashramata, she is the teacher to teach in the college every semester. And we have the Buddhist camps, then we invite her to come to teach the students from outside to do meditation and teach them many kind in the college, when the Buddhist Sundays, we arrange Buddhist Sundays, and students from outside come to study Buddhism, and we teach them by arranging the activities, many kind of teaching. It means handicraft or song, Dhamma song, like that. Okay. This is Manchi Yupin Dwangkan. She is the head nun there in the college, and she preach the Buddhist Sundays children. Then when we finish the Buddhist camps or finish Buddhist Sunday school, we will give the certificate to them. The certificate is come from the president of Mahamakut Buddhist University. Okay, and I think I just stop now and speak to you all. Later, if you have questions, please ask me. Education has been one of the most important issues for about 20,000 or more Métis in Thailand. Since the Métis have been cut out from the formal Buddhist education system in Thailand, their education has been studying at the college over the years of more lay women than Métis. But right now, in this semester, we ordain 8 nuns in the college because we have many foreigners too, like from Bangladesh, 3 Bangladeshis by Venerable Kamali Chesomo brought them to the college, and from Laos, from Cambodia, 2 Bangladesh studying now in the college. I would like to thank to Venerable Kamali Chesomo to support us to have opportunity to come here. I'm very happy to be here to speak to you all today. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Because we got a late start, we have very little time. We will entertain 1 at most 2 questions. But while you're sitting here thinking ahead to the discussion period, I will give you the topic for discussion today so that you can begin to get prepared. It is a very interesting topic, and I'm quite sure it's going to stir a lot of discussion. The discussion topic for today is Sangha or lay? What is the Buddha's way? So I'm quite sure we're going to have animated discussion on that one. As you recall, as you leave, you will be given your number for your discussion room. So I think we'll take 1 and perhaps 2 at the most questions if there are any.
Yes, yesterday I had a very good discussion with Tenzin Yangmun and Alpha Tansomo. I'm quite confused that I can give the title Machi and Venerable to Machi or not. Okay, my question is asked to Machi Alpha Tansomo that in general, what is the view of Machi toward Bhikkhuni in Thailand? Thank you.
What is the view? Viewpoint, okay. In general, Machi certify in their own roles, but they also support the Bhikkhuni roles as well. But in terms of asking whether they want to change to Bhikkhuni's role, it depends on individuals' idea or perception of role. In my temple, Machi always said that as yesterday, I don't know what's her name, also said that Manchi is not accepted by the Sangha, and Epiphany is the new roles in Thailand. So some Sangha also not very go for it. So I will say that Manchi is in the neutral path, that they are not against Manchi or Epiphany roles, or they also just simplify and hungry to take only this precept and work toward their goal of spiritual development. So whatever, how many precepts, it doesn't matter, but we want to purify our mind, especially in our Manchi in Wat Patna. The main theme of Wat Patna's teaching is our mind need to be purified spiritually. This is the concept that we have to stick to the pure morality and work toward the higher level of Dharma and intend to reach the Nirvana one day, sooner or later, depending on individuals' knowledge and virtue.
My question goes out to the managers from Thailand. It's actually quite related to the first question. My friends from Thailand, especially the women, are of the opinion that if we are sincere studying Buddhism, practicing the Dharma, then it should not matter whether a woman is ordained or not, as discussed earlier. That is, being married is good enough. However, if that is so, why is it important for men to be ordained as bhikkhus in Thailand? Do you not think that this belief, very prevalent among Thai women themselves, further retards women's growth in the Sangha? Thank you very much.
It's a long question.
Actually, it is a long question. It's a very interesting question, and I think it's a question that we
I would like to please repeat your question again. Please come closer, please.
I missed that, but I think as moderator, I will say that we'll have to discuss that one perhaps in the, we can bring that up in the discussion groups or another forum, because we are actually running a little bit late, or perhaps we...
Could I just summarize the question here? Yeah? My question is that why is it important for men in Thailand to be ordained as bhikkhus?
Oh, I see.
And there's another question, that if the belief among women that being married is good enough, does this not retard the growth of women in the Sangha? Thank you very much.
Actually, one question would do it.
So the first one is still more important. Thank you.
Did anyone wish to address that question, or did you wish to leave it to me?
If I understand your questions correctly, I will respond that monk to be ordained in Thailand.
Yes,
I believe the question was, do you feel that why is it important for monks to get ordination and not for women? The question, my understanding of the question is, why is it important for men to become fully ordained? But the position of the question understands some of the Manjis that it is not important for women. That was the phrasing of the question.
It's important for men to be ordained as monk because it is important to spread the Buddhism and try to preserve the Buddhism as long as possible. for man, it's a duty for man in Thailand to be ordained as a gaining merit to their parents as well and for their own self. As they would like to cultivate themselves to a higher merit, higher level of merit, and in order to do their own duties, to teach Dhamma, to lay people to all other people in the world, to overcome suffering. The monk is the main the person who can help people in the community very much, because they are respected as the representative of the Buddhism. It is one of the Sangha, is the main Sangha of the Buddha who give the heritage to the monk to spread the Dhamma, to teach to people. So in Thailand, it is very important for men to be ordained as monk, to perform their own duties to their parents and to their community. And the important is that to carry on the Dhamma from the Buddha to the world. And for the women, it's not quite important, but they also have equal potential to obtain higher Dhamma, and they want to purify their own spiritual values, and they want to maintain their peaceful life. That's what I would like to say. Thank you.
I would like to explain about Meiji Empire talk to you. The question is why you feel that the monk or man very important to ordain as a monk, but not Meiji. Yeah. This is the traditional Thai. Traditional. It's not actually monk or nun is very important also. But like Thai people, they are familiar with the monks so long time, and as Meiji is not full ordained, they ordained like a Meiji. From the beginning, Meiji don't have any knowledge enough to teach people, only monks, because Thai people give chance to opportunity to men. And right now, Meiji, they have their knowledge, they improve their knowledge better than before. Because the aim of ordination is the end of suffering, of cultivate their mind to be free from all suffering. This is the aim of people. It's not only the monk can teach people, but nuns right now, nuns very useful for many people. The important monks, the high monks, Vice Supreme Patriarch, he said that Meiji is good for many people like children or women. They have many problems. They can come to ask Meiji very closely. But for monks, they cannot have women. And then this is the problem, lack of communication between lay people and monks. This is the problem. Some people, they are afraid about the monk, cannot come across or come closer to the monk, to pay respect or to speak to the monk. Because when they have problem, they cannot consult with the monk, they consult with the Meiji. Yes. This, from the beginning, the situation like that in Thailand, but right now we have the nuns college and the nuns, they are good in practice meditation, and people come like Meiji Apai told you on the PowerPoint. teach students and teach women and men. Even Nancy Wang Chai who is the teacher of meditation at Paknam before, and he moved to Rajaburi province. And people come to her, many people, even minister come to her and be her disciple. Okay, thank you.
I'm going to have to cut the discussion off here. I've been a very, very bad moderator. I've let us use up all the time. But I found the discussion very, very interesting. Please join me in thanking the entire panel before you go to your discussion groups.
Thank you very much. I understand that I think now is going to a small group discussion. For the Chinese session, this time I think a lot of people can't catch so I would like to repeat in Chinese. 今天的小组讨论的主题呢，刚才很多朋友都没听到，我想应该再让您知道一下，今天主题应该是关于出家或在家，哪一条路呢是我们的佛道？好，出家或在家，哪一条路是我们的佛道？希望呢大家注意这一项的主题，请您尽量的发挥，谢谢。好，我也相信大家呢也接到 feedback 的 feedback form。那么希望呢您在午餐之后呢，请您在论文那边的桌上呢，留上您的